right now we are following all of your international headlines because after years of conflict, there has been a major turning point in the Middle East. The remaining Israeli hostages are back home and fighting, and Gaza has stopped. Right now we're showing you a live look over at the Western Wall. It all comes after a peace deal was brokered in part by President Trump. Families in Israel were reunited with loved ones after more than 2 years in Hamas captivity, showing you live looks at those reunions. It's a moment marking the first real step towards peace since the war began. The deal also calls for humanitarian aid to flow into Gaza and the release of nearly 2,000 Palestinian prisoners who were greeted by crowds of supporters in the West Bank.
This is not only the end of a war, this is the end of an age of terror and death and the beginning of the age of faith and hope.
Well, as part of the agreement, nearly 2,000 Palestinian prisoners were released and humanitarian aid is now heading into Gaza. The Israeli military says 4 deceased hostages are also being returned home. So coming up in our next half hour on Friends at 5, we're going to be sitting down with a USC political science professor to break down the very latest from overseas and what we're learning so far about this peace deal.